Moment where you're just go time.
You know, I've done it all. I've done it all in multiple weight divisions, in multiple sports, in multiple promotions. I've felt every emotion under the sun in there, from fear to excitement to anger to love to happiness to joy. You know, I felt it all. Every fight with every individual is different. You know, I've even felt.
Alrighty. Good morning, beautiful people. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear. I see. Okay, amazing. You guys can hear me. That's good. All right, good. Let's go over the price traps from yesterday. Before I do that, let's check what we have for news. We do have some Euro news at 10, but I don't expect the biggest impact on this. We have the USD, GDP and unemployment claims. This is going to be pretty heavy, all right? 230. Beware that here we will see the market, get a little bit shaken up, but it should be okay, all right? For tomorrow, it's also good. We do have some Tokyo CPIs during the night, but I don't think that will be a big movement. And that will be it. All right. So only 230, the USD, advanced GDP, and unemployment claims. That's something we will have to keep an eye on. All right. Good. Let's see. At the different pairs, what we had yesterday. So the very first one we had USD Canadian. I was looking for that new resistance zone that got broken yesterday. We never really came back for that retest. We never really came back into our zone, so we couldn't react on this one. I think this is pretty simple, so I can delete this one, okay? For Euro USD, same exact thing. Market, never really came back for that retest. It's still possible that we will get back for that retest. But we do have some new structure that we can focus on, all right? So I'm going to come back to Euro USD at the end of the session, or when I'm going through the pairs, all right? Then we have Euro NZD. Euro NZD did a beautiful thing, all right? We had to break out, we had to retest. For me, my entry got like, it only took like 2 pips. It was 2 pips. That missed my entry here, but if you were reacting with the 5-step confirmation with the candlestick patterns, you did have some different opportunities there to react on this one, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we did have some price action where you could potentially react on. All right, so Euro NZD was also a good opportunity to take some pips out of the markets. Let me see, it was already 90 pips. That's a lot. Then we have GCAT. GCAT broke out, not really gave us a retest. We did have like this fast retest, like you guys know. I've explained this a couple of times already. We do have 2 types of retests. We have like this very fast one, and then we have the long-term one, all right? This is like an impulse mostly of the time, just a breakout of structure. And this is like more the trending retest. And I like to react more on the trending retest to have these long-term movements and not really like this very short, powerful movement to the upside. It was good because if you go and check the lower time frames, we didn't have an engulfing candle. Market never really came back to trigger that. Nope, it never came back. Okay, never mind. Then it wasn't possible to react on this fast retest. But like you can see, there are some opportunities with these fast retests. All right, we have 55 pips, almost 55 pips here on GCAT. But now we are getting back to maybe get our longer term retest in. Okay, we also broke another point of structure. So this is getting very interesting. So keep an eye out for this one. Make sure your alert is ready for the retest. That's what I'm going to do right now. There we go. So that's for GCAT. Then we had GU. GU also a beautiful idea. I personally didn't react on this one because I was already running some ideas and I didn't want to risk anything anymore. Like you guys know, I do have a very tight risk management plan. And if I have 2 or 3 ideas that are already running, I'm not gonna react anymore because I don't want to risk too much at the same time. Okay. But this was also a beautiful, beautiful price trap here. Market broke out, came back for the retest, beautiful price action at the top of this zone. We did have a big wick here, so this is very dangerous for some stop losses, of course. But like you can see, after this 30-minute engulfing was a beautiful moment to react. After this 15-minute evening star was a beautiful moment to react, and the market just took off from that point. All right, and not just took off; it took off for a pretty good amount of pips, which is 45, almost 45 pips in profit. And you could, yeah, like I said, it was a very dangerous one with this wick. If you reacted after that wick, you had like an opportunity for 15 pip stop or maybe 20. That's 100% your own decision, of course. But we did had a beautiful opportunity right over there to take the market to the downside. All right. Right now we had a new point of structure. So the market created a new low here. And this is something we can focus on for today. We can look for the market to follow up on that staircase, like you guys know. Breakout retest, simply a trending market, and that's what I want to focus on for today. If we want to see GU going to the opposite direction, so if we want to see GU going to the upside, I would be looking to the resistance zones that we were using also on the previous price trap. All right, we really need to get above these highs before we really break structure and are interested to see the market going up. All right, so I'm going to adjust it a little bit to that wick here. There we go. And then we have a totally new idea on this one. Okay, so let's see if we can have a breakout, maybe a retest, get lower into the demand zones. We are really like creating these lower lows, lower highs, so it's getting very interesting right over here. Okay, for gold broke out, gave the retest. This is like, in my opinion, the fast retest, like the very short retest, short-term retest. This happened around 10, 11 a.m. And like you can see, the market gave us the engulfing candle, gave every single candlestick pattern that is necessary to react on, and then took off for, I think almost, what is this, 170 pips, something like that. I think it would be a stop loss of around 50 pips. So 150 pips for take profit one is 103 risk to reward. Like I said before, I was already running some ideas, so I personally didn't react on that one. And then, we just moved pretty strong to the downside right now. I'm pretty sure this is not just gold. If I see a movement like this, the chances are high that other commodities and that kind of stuff are also moving pretty strong. All right, good. Let's talk about the other ones. We had Euro Canadian. Like I said, we were running risk free. During the news, we did have like a spike to the downside, and then the market started moving up again to hit the take profit of 103 risk to reward. So it depends a little bit how you personally were reacting on these things. If you went break even, yes or no, if you maybe lowered your stop loss or that kind of stuff. It depends a little bit on what you did. For me personally, this was a beautiful 103 risk to reward. So I'm going to delete this and move on to the next pair. And then we are coming to Euro AUD. Euro AUD, beautiful, beautiful idea. I think this was so clean, almost impossible to miss this one. And like you can see, this was like a 20 pip stop opportunity for me personally. 60 pip take profit, 103 risk to reward. But right now we are still running with a 107 risk to reward on this one. All right, such an easy idea. This is just textbook price trap. All right, if you were looking for the 5-step confirmation, it would take a while. You wouldn't be able to react at this point, but you would be able to react at this point. So a little bit higher in price. So for example, if you would put your entry right over here, you still had that 20 pip opportunity, and you would be still running or had an opportunity for a 107 risk to reward. Okay, so that's for Euro AUD. Beautiful week until now. We had some beautiful opportunities around the market on the different pairs. Then we also had Euro Pound yesterday. This was during the session. I told you guys, if you were reacting with a 5-step confirmation, that was the moment to react on Euro Pounds, because we had beautiful, beautiful confirmations live on the session. So it depends a little bit if you did react on that one, yes or no. All right. It's also beautiful to see to see the market reacting on this 1 hour candle here. And then, yeah, just going for a 1-on-3 risk to reward, 8 pip stop. You could lower your stop even. You could say like, yeah, let's go for a 4 pip or 5 pip stop. Depends a little bit on what you did. But this was also a beautiful idea. And I shared this one or showed this one live on the session. All right. So that's for today. We had some beautiful ideas, some beautiful take profits, 4 different opportunities from all the price runs from yesterday. You had the opportunity to react to it and to take some pips out of the markets. All right, good. And that's it for the price swaps from yesterday. Let's check the market if we have some other ideas, if we have some other price swaps that we can look at. All right, if you have any pairs, if you have any price swaps, let me know in the chat box. And then I can also check these charts. All right, let's see what the market has to offer. Wow, the AUD pairs are just crashing down. It's insane. Another opportunity to react on it. No breakouts, no retests. Oh yeah, breakouts we have, but retests, nope, nothing. All right, so it's crazy to see how strong it's moving. Let's see if we can get back with Euro AUD. This would be interesting to see the market getting back to that resistance zone to get a proper retest in. If we don't get that proper retest, we still have that last support zone of the breakout retest that we can focus on if the market goes to the other direction, that we also can react on the downside movements, all right? So this is number 1 for today. Let me put an alert on this one. We are already pretty far away from that resistance zone, so we shall see, all right? We shall see if the market comes back, if we can get an opportunity out of this, yes or no. There we go. So that's Euro AUD. Euro JPY just crashing down, no structure that we can focus on. Here for Euro Canadian, this is getting interesting because we do have a very obvious resistance and support zone. So let's see if the market is able to break this today or tomorrow. Otherwise, if I'm seeing the size of this price trap, I think it will be for next week. So there we go. Break resistance, and then we have the support zone. Break supports. There we go. Euro pound. Pum pum pum. We did broke that support zone again. Downtrending for a pretty long time already. The reaction of this demand is making me doubt to take a look for this zone here. Let's just trap it. Let's just see what the market will do with that zone. I'm just curious, all right? Even if it's just for a backtesting purpose. I just want to see what the market will do with the current structure it created, like the highs and lows that it created yesterday. There we go. So the break of the support, we already had that one. Closing up. And then we have, of course, the new high that we can focus on if the market goes higher. Of course, this would be a very interesting zone if the market comes there. I think this is also like the 88 FIB area. Yes, sir. So let's see. Let's see where we can get with this one. Euro pounds. Let me lower this a little bit and put an alert on. There we go. Alrighty. Euro NZD, beautiful price trap, easy structure. Using the new low that the market has created yesterday as support, because that's a higher low, of course. Euro NZD, let's go. For Euro USD, I'm just gonna put a new support zone on this one. It's perfectly possible market won't come back to this broken support zone, as we already reacted here on this imbalance. All right, but I'm curious if we can break the lows again and follow up on that downtrending market. So I'm only gonna focus on this support zone right now. Very important, or maybe the retest of our previous zone. There we go. GU, I already made that one. This can have a red flag. There we go. GA just keeps moving up, no structure, nothing interesting. GCAT waiting for the retests. GJ also moving down, no structure. GN, pom pom pom. Nah, I'm gonna stay away from that. Don't like it. NZD Canadian is pretty clean. Let's go. NZD-JPY, nope. I think this is pretty clear why I skip these kind of pairs, all right? You see with the other pairs that I'm trapping that we have some obvious structure, but if we take a look at the JPY pairs, the AUD pairs, they are just running without creating any structure. So we need to be patient until the market creates the structure that we want to see, okay? So here on NZD USD, I do like what I'm seeing. Clean structure, high and low. Let's see if we can follow up on that downtrending movement, or if we can finally break some highs to retrace back into some supply levels on a higher level. So closing down, break support. And then we have, of course, the resistance. Break resistance. There we go. USD Canadian. Nah, not really. UJ also going to stay away from that one. Canadian JPY staying away from that one. And for gold, nah, I'm gonna leave it. Don't like it. All right, that will be it, I think. Let me go through one more time. AD pairs just running without any structure. GPY, same thing. AD pair again. JPY again. This one I just don't like it. Don't like what I'm seeing. Not really clear structure to look at. NZD-JPY not clear, USD Canadian just running, and then of course the other JPY pairs. All right, that's good. That will be it. We have 9 price traps for today. That's more than enough, of course. Euro Canadian, like I said, this is a pretty big one, so it could take a while till this one breaks out. Then we have Euro NZD, Euro USD, GU is attacking the support zone, so let's see where we can get with this one. Then we have NZD Canadian, NZD USD, and then, of course, the blue flag Euro pound. I'm very curious, just curious at this one. I will see if the market gets to that zone and I get my alerts, I will see what I'm gonna do with it. All right. GCAT also waiting for the retest, and then Euro AD also waiting for the retest. We do have a pretty big retest, so let's see how it will play out. It's perfectly possible market will never come back and create some new structure, but that's something for tomorrow or next week. Okay, and that will be it, I think. Are there any questions about the price traps I just shared? If not, let me just check the crypto very soon. There we go. Like I just said, when I saw gold, the movement on gold, I was like, yeah, other commodities, other assets will be dropping also, and that's what we see here on Bitcoin. Beautiful retracement, and that was something I was talking about yesterday. I was waiting for the market to break the structure. Look at that. Come on, man. The market is pretty easy. The moment you start really understanding how structure works and how the highs and lows works, it's just a simple thing to follow. All right. So what we see here, let me delete everything. Or no, let me keep my gray zone, because that's of course the zone I will be looking at, but let me just delete this one here. Oh, wrong one. Control, there we go. Let's just analyze this. So first, on the higher time frame, I find myself a trending direction. I find myself the market breaking lows, so showing me that the market could potentially go lower. All right. After breaking these lows, like you guys know, you were following together with me in the sessions that went before this. We were looking for a lower high. Okay, so I was first interested in this zone, and then I said, like, yes, we have this weekly supply right over here, and this is also a very interesting zone to see the market react on and starts moving to the downside. Okay, once the market was there, I was talking to you guys. I was saying, like, yeah, as long as the lower time frames doesn't show us any break of structure, we cannot expect the market to go lower. All right, so if you just analyze this, you see the market creating higher highs and higher lows all the time. All right, but from this point on, I would say from this point, in my opinion, if I would be looking at this, of course, from this one also already, but from that point, we started breaking structure. We see the market breaking lows, giving us that retest, and then creating another lower low. So on the 1 hour time frame, we were already creating the downtrending structure, which is basically just the 4 hour breaking the lows. All right, you see how this is like falling together. This is insane. This is such an easy way to look at the charts. What did we see again? Break of the lows, break of that support zone, getting back for the higher low, for the lower high, and now we are dropping again. We broke some structure again. All right, now it's getting interesting, because we are getting on demand zones from the previous run up. So if we can get that retest in, and we respect this, and we create another lower high, and we go below these zones here, we are really breaking some higher time frame structure here. Okay, so then it's getting very, very interesting to see the market starting moving down again. All right, so let's see where we can get. I told you yesterday, the moment I see the market breaking these lower time frame structure, you will see the market going down. All right, Ethereum, exactly the same thing. Look at this beautiful move. I was talking about these supply zones also. If you go to the 4 hour time frame, let me check if this is as clean as Bitcoin did. Yes, there we go. This little wick was like the last. You see that? That's the breakout. Then we have the retest into these demand zones. So this is the low, the higher low after this higher low. The market breaks below that, gives us the retest, and boom, takes off. Come on, man. It can't get more clear than this. It's insane. And these are price traps. These are just price traps. It doesn't matter which market you trade on. It works on everything. All right. Low, high, breakout, retest, boom, market takes off. Same thing here. High, low, breakout, retest, market takes off. All right. This is a smaller move, of course, but you have an opportunity. Okay. I can keep giving you examples of this. This is insane. All right. I just recommend you, if you are here for the very first time, or if you are watching my recordings and you're like, what is this guy doing? Well, what is this guy talking about? I don't understand how he is analyzing charts, or I don't know. Just what you do is, for example, now with 80 Canadian, this is a pretty hard one, all right? Market is just moving without giving any confirmations like I just showed you on Bitcoin. But this movement here is very interesting. Just go through this movement, all right? This uptrending movement here, just check it and see how many times the market does these breakout retests, all right? It happens time and time and time and time again. And this is what you should focus on in the beginning when you start on my sessions, when you start with Pricetrap. Focus yourself on highs and lows. Focus yourself on these structure points where the market does the breakout, gives the retest, does the breakout, gives the retest, does the breakout, gives the retest, all right? It happens time and time and time again. Euro Canadian, for example, exactly the same thing here. What have we seen? Breakout, retest, breakout, retest. Now we are waiting for another breakout, retest, if we can follow up on this, of course, all right? It's such an easy way of analyzing the charts. That's also why I just love these price traps, why I love this strategy, because it's simple, it's easy. It's not like you have to watch these order blocks, liquidity, I don't know what it all is. You just want to focus on the market structure. You just want to focus on the highs and lows. The moment you really master the breakout retest of these highs and lows and really, how do I say it, recognize it, because that's the very first job you need to do, or the very first thing you need to do in the charts is recognizing these highs and lows, recognizing these trending patterns. The moment you see that, the moment you really understand that, there, you will see, like, you will have like, aha, now I get it. This is crazy, all right? Market is really reacting on these little boxes this guy is drawing, all right? So that's just amazing. Do that, and you will see how powerful it is, all right? Good. But that will be it, I think, for today. If there are no more questions, I don't see anything coming into the chat box, so I think everything is clear for everyone. So I'm going to close off. This was the last one for the week. Of course, for the Telegram channel, for the people in the Discord, we see each other back tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. For another session where we review the price traps, where we go a little bit more in depth, what I'm doing there with the entries and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've recorded the session. It will come on my YouTube channel, so you can watch the recordings, of course. And I will share the pairs into the chat box, so into the Telegram channel. The only one you really want to pay attention at this moment, well, okay, this one is taking off. I just wanted to say, keep an eye out for Euro Pound. This one is now breaking, retesting, and maybe following up this downtrending movement, okay? For the rest, we are waiting for retests, so we still have some time, okay? So thank you all for being here. I wish you all the best. We see each other back next week for the Telegram channel, and of course tomorrow for our Discord channel. So enjoy this beautiful day. Enjoy the end of the week, and we see each other back very soon. Ciao, ciao.